Namaste and welcome to Teacher Airy, your learning companion. Today, we are diving into a beautiful story, parents. From class 10 English, we'll cover the summary of the story, moral, follow-up activities, grammar activities, and even email writing. So, stay till the end. Dad, I'm going to meet my Facebook friend. When? I asked. Now, I'm coming with you. No, I'm going alone. Look, Anuja, you're obsessed that nothing is going to happen to me. Anuja, she is a 13-year-old girl and she surprises her father by saying she's going to meet her Facebook friend alone. Her dad gets worried and he offers to go with her. But she calls him obsessed and doesn't want to listen. Anuja, ऊ 13 वर्षकी केटी हो। ऊ आफ्नो फेसबुक साथीलाई इन पर्सन यानी कि प्रत्यक्ष रूपमा भेट्न चाहन्छे र यो कुरा उसले आफ्नो बाबालाई सुनाउँछे। बाबा यो कुरा सुनेर चिन्तित हुन्छ र आफू पनि जाने कुरा बताउँछ, तर अनुजा मान्दिनन्। Anuja, my daughter is only 13. She spends most of her time on computer, chatting with her friends and sending messages. She has many e-friends. A couple of days ago, she told me about her new e-friend. She is 12 and Anuja is very fond of her. And now she's going to meet her. I warned her about bad people who fake themselves as teenagers, chat with girls like her, and seek opportunities to take advantage of innocent girls. But she doesn't listen to me. She thinks I am an old man who is overprotective of his daughter. A man who sees ghosts in every dark corner. The father reflects on his daughter's behavior. The father thinks about his daughter's behavior. She's spending too much time online, chatting with e-friends. He fears that dangerous strangers might pretend to be young and lure innocent girls like Anuja. He feels powerless, like an old man who sees ghosts in every dark corner. You know, parents are not always wrong. They see dangers we don't see. अनुजाको बुवा आफ्नो छोरीको व्यवहारको बारेमा एकछिन सोच्छन् र बुवाले आफ्नो चिन्ता हामी रिडर्सहरूसँग बाँड्छन्। उनी डराउँछन् कि इन्टरनेटमा गलत व्यक्ति केटीहरूलाई ठग्न नकली नाम र फोटो प्रयोग गर्छन्, तर अनुजाले उनलाई ओभर प्रोटेक्टिभ भनेर बुझ्छे। Look, honey, I'm not saying you can't meet your friend. All I'm saying is, let me come with you. I will not get out of the car first. And if I see a girl of 12 waiting, I'll do some window shopping. And you can go and meet her. But if there is no girl, we will wait for 10 minutes and then come back. Okay? This is ridiculous. She stamped her feet. Why? Is it because I'm 60 years old? Or is it because I have a big belly? Or because there is no hair on my head that you are ashamed of going out with me? I tried a joke. Oh, Dad, you are impossible. Being a clever father, he makes a deal. He will wait in the car. If a real girl suits off, Anuja can go. If not, they will leave. The doctor calls it ridiculous, but agrees. This passage shows that how compromise can help bridge the gap between parents and children. He also makes a joke, saying that he's 60 years old and he has a big belly and there is no hair on his head, that she's ashamed of going out with him. अनुजाको बुवाले अनुजासँग डिल गर्छ कि बुवा कारमै बस्छ, तर 12 वर्षको केटी साँच्चै आयो भने अनुजा उल्लाई भेट्न जान पाउँछ, तर आइन भने उनीहरू घर फर्किन्छ। बुवाले आफ्नो उमेर, आफू 60 वर्षको भएको अनि आफू गन्जे भएको र आफ्नो एकदमै ठुलो पेट भएको कारणले छोरी आफूसँग हिँड्न लजाएको कुरा भन्दै जोक गर्छ। अनुजाले बुवालाई नसक्नुको भन्छे, तर पनि ऊ एग्री हुन्छे। You look like a boy in your new outfit. On the way, I commented on her dress. Dad, I think I must tell you something. I'm listening. I'm not a girl. I'm not a girl for the girl. The friend I'm going to meet. You lost me. Sorry. What I want to tell you is that I chatted with her as a boy. You mean you pretended to be a boy to this girl? I stared at her and the car swerved a little, which I controlled. Yes, she knows me as a boy. On the way, Anuja reveals something shocking. Anuja confesses something shocking. She pretended to be a boy online while chatting with a girl she is going to meet. अनुजाले खुलासा गर्छ कि उसले अनलाइन च्याट गर्दा आफू केटा भएको नाटक गरेकी थिए. यो कुरा सुनेर बुवा निशब्द हुन्छ. God, I tried to digest this new information. When we reached the place, I got out of the car and walked around. There was no girl in sight. Some 100 meters away, a car with dark windows was parked on the other side of the road. On the nearby playground, some boys were playing cricket and a couple of cows were munching dried hay. I looked at my watch and started pacing up and down the road. I looked at the car and started walking again. The car started and sped away. I again consulted my watch. 10 minutes up, no sign of any girl. I walked to my car, got into it and said, "You see, I was right. There is no one here. The girl you chatted on the internet must have been fake." When the father and daughter, when they reach the meeting place, no one is there. The father checks everywhere and still no girl in sight. He finally says, "The girl you chatted with must have been fake." बाबा छोरी उनीहरू जब भेट्ने स्थानमा पुग्छन् त्यहाँ कुनै केटी आउँदिनन्. धेरै बेर पर्खिन्छन् र यताउति बाबाले चेक गरेपछि बुवाले निष्कर्ष निकाल्छ कि अनुजाले च्याट गरेको केटी फेक हुनुपर्छ, यानी कि फ्रड हुनुपर्छ भनेर. सो दे रिटर्न्ड. त्यसपछि उनीहरू फर्कन्छन्. Next day, at lunchtime, I retold the whole event to my colleague Dhruva. "So, you think that some bad guy was trying to approach your daughter?" He smiled. "Why are you laughing?" "Let me tell you why the girlfriend of your daughter didn't appear at the meeting place. It was because her mother came with her in a car before you reached there. The mother was watching if there was really a boy of 13, but all she could see was an old man with a big stomach and a bald head lurking around the meeting place. So she didn't let her daughter get out of the car. She just drove the car back home." You mean she saw me and..." I stammered. "Yes, she saw you. Do you know what she said about you?" He laughed. "She said she saw a licentious old man with an evil leer on his face." Next day, the father tells the story to his colleague Dhruva. Then here comes the final twist. Actually, Anuja's Facebook friend with her mother was already at the meeting place. The mother and Anuja's friend were in a car with black windows. Mother was watching. Instead of a 13-year-old boy, she saw an old man with big belly and bald head lurking around the meeting place. The mother thought the father was a predator and didn't let her daughter meet. So, भोलिपल्ट अनुजाको बुवाले आफ्नो कलिग, कोवर्कर अथवा सँगै काम गर्ने साथी ध्रुवलाई सबै कुरा बताउँछ र एक्चुअलमा के भएको थियो भन्ने कुरा थाहा पाउँछ. अनुजाको फेसबुक फ्रेन्ड उसको मम्मीसँग मिटिङ प्लेसमा अलरेडी आइपुगेको हुन्छ. उनीहरू कार जसको विन्डोज ब्ल्याक थियो त्यो कारमा हुन्छन्. आमाले कारबाट हेरिरहेको हुन्छ. तर 13 वर्षको केटो नभएर 60 वर्षको बुढे गन्जे जो हेर्दै पनि बोका बोका जस्तो थियो, त्यस्तो छोरा मान्छे यता र उता गर्दै गरेको देख्छिन् र आफ्नो छोरीलाई कारबाट बाहिर निस्कन दिदिनन् र उनीहरू तुरन्तै घर फर्किन्छन्. She said that she saw a licentious old man with an evil leer on his face. So अनुजाको फेसबुक फ्रेन्डको आमाले भन्छ कि मैले 13 वर्षको केटो नभएर 60 वर्षको बुढो मान्छे, भुँडे गन्जे तक्ले मोटे जो हेर्दा पनि बोका जस्तो थियो त्यो मान्छेलाई देखे भनेर भन्छे. So what happened at last? It turns out that the dad's good intentions were misunderstood, just like he misunderstood the online girl. So अन्तिममा के भयो त अनुजाको बुवाको राम्रो इन्टेन्सन के भयो त यहाँ मिसअन्डरस्टुड भयो. So what we can learn from this story? The moral of the story. 1. Be careful online. Not everyone is real. हामी अनलाइनमा यो डिजिटल वर्ल्डमा चाहिँ केयरफुल हुन आवश्यक छ. हामी जतिजनासँग पनि अनलाइनमा बोल्छौँ, च्याटिङ गर्छौँ, उनीहरू सबै राम्रो इन्टेन्सनको अथवा रियल हुन्छ भन्ने कुरा हुँदैन. अथवा अर्को के पनि सिक्न सक्छौँ भने प्यारेन्ट्स एन्ड टिन्स शुड कम्युनिकेट ओपनली. आमा बुवा र उसको टिनेजर बच्चाहरू चाहिँ आफू ओपन भएर एकअर्काको कुरा सेयर गर्न आवश्यक छ. बच्चाहरूको लागि अथवा टिनेजरहरूको लागि यो अनलाइन चाहिँ जोखिमपूर्ण हुन्छ, डेन्जरस हुन्छ, सेफ हुँदैन. त्यसैले यसमा चाहिँ आमा बुवा पनि इङ्गेज हुन आवश्यक छ. कसको लागि? नानीहरूको सेफ्टीको लागि. सो एकअर्कामा के हुन जरुरी छ? कम्युनिकेसन हुन आवश्यक छ. Okay, beside these, we can learn that sometimes we judge too quickly and wrongly. So, never judge too quickly. कहिलेकाहीँ चाहिँ हामी जे कुरा पनि एकदमै छिट्टो जज गरिहाल्छौँ, जसले हामीलाई गलत साबित गर्न सक्छ. So, never judge too quickly. Task A. Choose the correct words phrases given below and write against the correct definitions. A. Remaining hidden so as to wait for somebody secretly. Answer. Lurking. Remaining hidden so as to wait for somebody secretly. Lurking. B. Preoccupied with something continually to a troubling extent. Answer. Obsessed. Preoccupied with something continually to a troubling extent. Obsessed. C. The act of looking at goods displayed in shop windows without intending to buy them. Answer. Window shopping. The act of looking at goods displayed in shop windows without intending to buy them. Window shopping. So window, they are similar, so instantly we knew that this is the answer. D. Bringing down one's feet heavily down on the ground. Answer. Stamp. Bringing down one's feet heavily down on the ground. Stamp. F. A set of clothes worn for a particular occasion or activity. Answer. Outfit. Outfit. A set of clothes worn for a particular occasion or activity. Outfit. G. To turn aside abruptly from a straight line or course. Answer. Swerve. To turn aside abruptly from a straight line or course. Swerve. H. Eating something hard steadily and noisily. Answer. Munching. Eating something hard steadily and noisily. Munching. Munching. I. Look or gaze in an unpleasant and offensive way. Answer. Leer. Look or gaze in an unpleasant and offensive way. Leer. J. Speaking with difficulty, repeating sounds or words and often stopping. Answer. Stammer. Speaking with difficulty, repeating sounds or words and often stopping. Stammer.
Stammer when I get upset.
Task B. Rewrite the following sentences in a chronological order. Chronological order means in sequence. We need to write the first sentence that occur at first in the lesson and so on. So lesson मा जुन sentence अगाडि आयो त्यही sentence first मा लेख्ने, then so on. So according to your lesson, the first sentence that occurred in the lesson is this one. C. Anuja told father that she wanted to see her new friend. Then second, E. She told her father about her new friend. Third, A. Her father accompanied her to meet the friend. Fourth, G. He observed that Anuja was looking like a boy in her new dress. Fifth, D. She revealed of her secret identity with her father. Then sixth, B. They saw a car on the other side of the road. Seventh, H. They waited for Anuja's friend for 10 minutes. Then eighth, Anuja's father shared the incident with his friend. And here is the proper answer. First, C. Anuja told father that she wanted to see her new friend. Second, E. She told her father about her new friend. Third, A. Her father accompanied her to meet the friend. Fourth, G. He observed that Anuja was looking like a boy in her new dress. Fifth, D. She revealed of her secret identity with her father. Sixth, B. They saw a car on the other side of the road. Seventh, H. They waited for Anuja's friend for 10 minutes. Eighth, F. Anuja's father shared the incident with his friend. Task C. Read the story again and answer these questions. Question A. Why do you think Anuja was unwilling to take her father along with her to meet her new friend? And here is the sample answer. It is my view that Anuja is unwilling to take her father along with her because she thought nothing bad would happen to her and her father was just overprotective. Question B. How does she criticize her father? Possible answer. She criticizes her father, saying he is impulsive and overprotective who sees ghosts in every dark corner. Question C. Describe Anuja's e-friend. Answer. Anuja's e-friend is a 12-year-old girl whom she met online. Question D. What did Anuja's father propose to go with her? Possible answer. To go with Anuja, her father proposed that he would take her to the meeting place but stay in the car. If he saw a 12-year-old girl, he would do some window shopping and let Anuja meet her e-friend. If no girl appeared, they would return after 10 minutes. Question E. What was the shocking news for her father? And possible answer. The shocking news for her father was that Anuja pretended to be a boy to her e-friend. Question F. Why did they return without meeting Anuja's friend? Possible answer. They returned without meeting Anuja's friend because no girl showed up. One question carries 1 mark, so this answer is also enough. Next, G. Why do you think Dhruva laughed at the story of Anuja's father? Answer. It seems to me that Dhruva laughed at the story of Anuja's father, realizing the funny misunderstanding between Anuja's father and Anuja's e-friend's mother. Question H. How did the girl's mother see Anuja's father? Why didn't they talk to each other? Possible answer. She saw him as a luxurious old man with a big stomach, a bald head, and evil leer on his face. They didn't talk to each other because the mother didn't let her daughter get out of the car and drove away, thinking the father was a threat. Task A. Read the sentences below and say whether the words in red are used to express advice, moral obligation, or compulsion. Advice, it means suggestion, like you should do this, you should not do that. Moral obligation, to do something is best or not, proper or not. And compulsion, it means force, it shows force. Or A. You should raise your voice against discrimination. It is a suggestion, so should is used to express advice. B. You must abide by the traffic rules while driving. Must, it shows compulsion. It is a compulsion. You must abide by the traffic rules while driving, otherwise you will get into accident. C. You ought to be fair in your judgment. It shows moral obligation. So fair judgment is very important, is the best thing to do. Task B. Complete the sentences below with should, ought to, or must. Use the negative forms where necessary. The task B allows multiple answers. These all sentences allow these 3 modal verbs. यो सबै सेन्टेन्सेसमा यो तीनवटै मोडल वर्ब्स के हुन्छ, ग्रामेटिकल्ली करेक्ट हुन्छ, किनभने मोडल वर्ब्सको सेम अथवा सिमिलर फंक्शन्स हुने भएकोले. ए लुक एट दिस क्वेशन ए. इफ यू राइट एभ्री चाइल्ड शुड टेक गुड केयर अफ देयर एजिङ प्यारेन्ट्स, दिस विल बी करेक्ट. इफ यू राइट ought to, then again it will be correct. And if you write must, so again the answer will be correct. What's the difference? The difference is your sentence sounds soft or strong. So difference मात्र के भयो त, तपाईको सेन्टेन्स कि त सफ्ट सुनिन्छ कि त स्ट्रङ सुनिन्छ. एक्जाम्पल, एभ्री चाइल्ड should take good care of their aging parents. यो सुटले चाहिँ के गर्दैछ सामान्य सजेसन्स दिँदैछ गर्न पर्छ है भन्दैछ सो सेन्टेन्स कस्तो साउन्ड गर्यो सफ्ट अब अप टु भन्यो भने यसले के गर्छ अब्लिगेसन त हुन्छ नि त मोरल एब्लिगेसन सो गर्नै पर्छ है गरेन भने चाहिँ यो के हो त मोरल्ली रङ हो भन्ने कुरालाई देखायो अब मस्ट भनेको स्ट्रङ एडभाइस दिन्छ जसरी भए पनि गर्नै पर्छ भन्ने कुरालाई के गर्यो इन्डिकेट गर्यो र मस्टले चाहिँ सेन्टेन्सलाई अझ स्ट्रङ बनायो सो यही हो डिफरेन्स हाउएभर in school or in exam students are expected to give the most appropriate answer exam ma अथवा स्कुलमा चाहिँ स्टुडेन्ट्सहरुले चाहिँ सबैभन्दा मिल्ने द बेस्ट एन्सर चुज गर्नु पर्ने भएकोले I am going to provide you the most appropriate answers here. So let's go through sentences one by one. A with most appropriate answer. Every child ought to take good care of their aging parents. हो यो मोरली राइट हो बच्चाहरूले आफ्नो बुढो भएको आमा बाउको केयर गर्नै पर्छ भन्ने कुरालाई जनायो नि त मोरली रङ अर राइटको कुरा गर्दैछ गर्यो भने मोरली राइट भयो गरेन भने मोरली रङ भयो सो एन्सर इज अट टु बी इफ यु वान्ट टु लुज वेट लुज गर्ने हो भने यु सुड एक्सर्साइज रेगुलरली यसमा के छैन अब कर छैन नि त गर्नै पर्छ भन्ने छैन गरेन भने नराम्रो हो भन्ने कुरा हैन सो सिम्पल सजेसन दिन्छ यु सुड एक्सर्साइज रेगुलरली सिम्पल सजेसन सो सुड C. A. Someone picked my pocket. कसैले मेरो पर्स चोरो भन्दैछ हो picked my pocket. अब चोरो भनेपछि के गर्ने अब you must inform the police about it. So पुलिसलाई गएर भन्नै पर्छ भन्दैछ भनेन भने भेट्दैन भनेको नि ओके D. How was the movie? It was great. You should go and see it. How was the movie? Movie कस्तो थियो यो धेरै राम्रो थियो You should go and see it. तिमी पनि गएर हेर भनेर सामान्य सजेसन दियो नि त हेर्नै पर्छ भने कर गरेन अटु पनि लाग्दैन मस्ट लागेन किनभने यसले कर गर्दैन फोर्स गर्दैन अब अटु भनेको गएर हेर्नु भने खराब हो भन्ने कुरालाई पनि जनाएन सो सिम्पल सजेसन अर सिम्पल एडभाइस सो यु सुड गो एन्ड सी इट ई वी डिसरेस्पेक्ट आवर नेसन एट एनी कस्ट भन्दैछ है कुनै पनि हालतमा हामीले हाम्रो नेसनलाई डिरेस्पेक्ट गर्नै हुँदैन भन्दैछ यसले के गर्यो स्ट्रङ एडभाइस दियो स्ट्रङ सजेसन सो एन्सर मस्ट नट यसले के भन्दैछ नेगेटिभ फर्म्स पनि जहाँ चाहिन्छ युज गर्नु हो भन्दैछ सो वी मस्ट नट अर वी मसन्ट डिरेस्पेक्ट आवर नेसन एट एनी कस्ट गर्नै हुँदैन है भन्दैछ स्ट्रङ एडभाइस एफ यु लुक इल तपाईँ बिरामी जस्तो देखिँदै हुनुहुन्छ यु सुड सी अ डक्टर बिरामी जस्तो देखिनु भयो सो डक्टरकोमा जानुहोस् भनेर सजेसन दियो अब यहाँ किन अटु लागेन जान्नै पर्छ यो मोरली राइट हो रङको कुरा गरिन डक्टरकोमा गएन भने चाहिँ रङ भन्ने कुरा देखाएन त्यही भएर अटु लागेन अब मस्ट पनि किन मतलब बेस्ट एन्सर भएन भन्दाखेरि यहाँ के छैन कर छैन जानुहुन्छ नि ठिकै छ जानु न भने घरमै पनि टेक केयर गर्नु भए निकै हुन्छ भन्ने कुरालाई जनाउँदैछ ओके नेक्स्ट वान जी इन अर्डर टु मेन्टेन हेल्दी ह्याबिट्स युजली गर्ने कुरा हो नि त ह्याबिट हो सो राम्रो ह्याबिट अथवा हेल्दी ह्याबिट बनाउनका लागि हामीले के गर्नुपर्छ वी अट टु गो टु बेड अर्ली एन्ड गेट अप अर्ली इन द मर्निङ अट टु गर्नुभयो भने राम्रो ह्याबिट अथवा हेल्दी ह्याबिट बिल्ड भयो मेन्टेन भयो गर्नु भएन भने भएन सो मोरली रङ राइटको कुरा गर्दैछ त्यही भएर अट टु यु अफेन्ड पिपल विथ यर हार्स वर्ड्स एन्सर यु सुड नट अफेन्ड पिपल विथ यर हार्स वर्ड्स रुखो बोलीले अरू मान्छेहरूलाई अफेन्ड नगरेको राम्रो अथवा गर्न हुँदैन भन्ने कुरा देखाउँदैछ हामीहरू कन्ट्रोल त गर्न सक्दिनँ यो मस्ट नट पनि ठिकै छ बट बेस्ट एन्सर के भयो त यहाँ यु सुडन्ट अर यु सुड नट अफेन्ड पिपल विथ यर हार्स वर्ड्स आई वी लर्न टु अपोलोजाइज विथ पिपल टु बिल्ड ट्रस्ट एन्ड कोअपरेसन सो ट्रस्ट र सरसहयोग बिल्ड गर्नका लागि हामीले माफी माग्न सिक्नुपर्छ भन्दैछ सो यो के भयो त सफ्ट छ नि त सफ्ट छ यो जेनरल सजेसन हो अथवा एडभाइस हो त्यही भएर एन्सर इज वी सुड लर्न टु अपोलोजाइज विथ पिपल टु बिल्ड ट्रस्ट एन्ड कोअपरेसन जे इफ यु फाइन्ड समवान्स गुड्स कसैको सामानहरू भेटाउनु भयो भने यु अट टु ट्राई टु रिटर्न देम टु द रेस्पेक्टेड पर्सन तपाईँले चाहिँ त्यो सामान कसको हो उसलाई रिटर्न गरिदिन पर्छ भन्ने छ यो मोरलको कुरा गर्दैछ नि त मोरल भनेको राम्रो नराम्रो गर्न हुने काम गर्न नहुने काम सो मोरल आउनु बित्तिकै के हुन्छ त यहाँ अट टु ट्राई टु रिटर्न देम टु द रेस्पेक्टिभ पर्सन Writing 1, Task A. Read the following email of invitation. So, first we need to read. Subject, invitation to the wedding of our brother. nitithapalia@gmail.com. Subject, invitation to the wedding of our brother. Dear Niti, our family has organized a small reception party with a few close friends, relatives and family members to celebrate our elder brother Naman's wedding. We would like to invite your family to attend the party. We hope that you and your parents will be able to join us to celebrate the function. The party will be held at ABC Party Venue, Dumre, Tanahu on 21st March at 5 p.m. For your convenience, I have attached the location map herewith. I do hope you will be there to share happy memories with us. Please let us know if you will be able to come. With best regards, Samriddhi. This email is written to Niti Thapalia. So यो चाहिँ के हो त रिसिभ गर्ने मान्छेको जीमेल एड्रेस हो. अनि यहाँ मुनि हेर्नुभयो विथ बेस्ट रिगार्ड्स भनेर समृद्धि छ. दिस पर्सन इज द वान हु रोट द इमेल. यो चाहिँ को हो त समृद्धि भनेको इमेल लेख्ने मान्छे हो. सो इमेल लेख्ने मान्छेको नाम सबैभन्दा मुनि, इमेल रिसिभ गर्नेको अगाडि. टु samriddhi@gmail.com. Subject, apology for missing the wedding function. Dear Samriddhi, thank you so much for inviting me and my family to your elder brother Naman's wedding. It means a lot to us, and we truly appreciate your thoughtful gesture. Unfortunately, due to an urgent family business that requires our immediate attention, we will not be able to attend the reception party on 21st March. We are extremely sorry for not being able to join you on such a special and joyful occasion. Please convey our best wishes and heartfelt congratulations to Naman and the entire family. We hope the celebration will be filled with joy, love, and unforgettable memories. Once again, our sincere apologies. We hope to meet soon and hear all about the wonderful event. With warm regards, Niti Thapalia. Parents, it's not just a story, it's a reminder to be aware, to communicate, and to stay safe in this digital world. And that's all for today's video. My dear learners, if you enjoyed the video and learned something new, then please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Teacher Airy, and hit the bell icon for more lessons. Remember, today is a reader, tomorrow a leader. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and keep reading.